Hi boys and girls, Paranoia here. This is 77 Grift, 4-player run. We are here playing with 2 Witch Doctor, 1 Healing Monk and 1 Barbarian. One of the Witch Doctor, in this case me, take choice of Big Bad Voodoo Ghost Trance, and the other one have Slam Dance for more damage. I'm playing with Big Bad Voodoo who giving us more defense. As you all know, to pass the Grift, especially high Grifts, all depends about timing mobs you will get and the choice of the map you can have. In my opinion, to play Witch Doctor in team runs, 3 team, 4 team is not that especially hard. I think the major part in this patch especially have healing monks, then barbarians, and then us witch doctors. There is a few tricks when you're playing witch doctor. I will talk about them later, but there is also tricks how you can gain more damage and what kind of position you need to go. Because the positioning on the map is very important. In this case, we are fighting some ghosts and some exorcists, what are very nasty. And we was talking here, shall we go in the corner or shall we stay at the center? And we decide here to go in corner. So Monk is taking the corner position. We are following him and staying near him. And recalling our fetish army. So because Witch Doctor is shooting in one way, so if you have a lot of mobs in front of you, you are doing way more damage like this. There is some things I notice when I play with different monks and barbarians who are not in my clan and they are not on my friend list, and I didn't play with them for a lot. Recalling your allies, especially barbarian and monk, is very important because allies of the barbarian and of the monk are playing by themselves. So if you have huge mobs in some corridor space, the allies can block actually coming the huge pack of the mobs to you. So Monk need to press recall button of his allies also, and also the barbarian. In that way you will gain way more mobs at same position, and you will gain more experience like that. This is the second floor we are entering. 90% of time on this floor you will always counter a lead here at the start, like we did now. It got cold damage, so we decided to go in higher density place. Here I did actually a huge mistake because I grabbed conduit pylon too fast. When you find the conduit pylon, every one of us are very exciting, but be smart, don't grab that pylon like I did here now, because first make a larger pool of the mobs, then one of you need to run and grab that pylon. In that way you will gain way more kills and way more times from the mobs. Here we are also like in corner, but actually we are not, but yeah, this is very good position for us. In front of us is also a large place, and here I decide to go to see what is in front. We saw we have some elite here. It was yellow one, so we go back at the same place when we was. So we collect more mobs, and yeah, I mean, Blizzard still have huge problem because of the lagging, especially if you have 2 witch doctors in team. On some maps with high density monsters around us, we have too much lag, so it is impossible to finish a game like this if you have lag. So Blizzard fixed that problem, but not entirely. But at the moment is way better than it was before. Also, a couple of tricks to have less lag is to put away all area damage from paragon points, all area damage from your items, and also helps if you lower your graphics settings in the game. But as I mentioned, even if you do all of that I mentioned now, you will still have some lags. Depends about the maps and the type of the mobs you will get. So yeah, this is grotesque. It is usually you need to go away because you cannot stand too much explosions from the grotesque. So yeah, sometimes you need to go a little bit away from the field what the monks is giving us to stay alive. Especially if you have some molten and explosions around you, and if you have too much arcane beam, what will hit you at the same time, because arcanes are very nasty if you are standing in some small places, small corridors, because you can survive two of them. The third beam, 90% of the time, if it hits you, you will be dead. Also, the cold is a huge problem to stay alive, because damage over time. Same goes for the molten, same goes for the frozen pools. So yeah, you need to be a little bit careful, especially about that kind of things. Listen the explosion when they are going off, and save your spirit walk. Don't press spirit walk every time you can, because sometimes when you will need it, you will not have it in your disposal. So yeah, what shall I mention? Yes. You need also be very careful how much mob you will collect on you, and that is actually Barbarian job. If you collect too much, then you will start to lag. That is the problem we still have in this game. Unfortunately, I hope that Blizzard will do something about it. It is way better, but still crap. Here we are fighting in corridor again. Oh yeah, the Oculus ring. Barbarian have Oculus ring, and monks have Oculus ring. When you can, as Witch Doctor, stay in that Oculus ring area, it is like you have 4-second window to stand in that Oculus ring area. After that, it will be gone. But at the time when you are standing there, it is giving you 40% more damage. So that's huge amount of the damage. I also noticed that most of the Witch Doctor I was playing with don't take that Oculus ring area. They saw it, but they are not moving. And I think to pass level 80, that kind of things are actually, you need to do that, because that small differences means will you pass sometimes or not. Also, one more thing, a very important thing in my opinion, is to be on TeamSpeak or Skype or something, because of the coordination. Here, 3 of us was on TeamSpeak. Barbarian was not on TeamSpeak with us, He did a good job, but here, for example, he take that shield, and we was talking. We will save that shield for the boss, but he cannot do that. And when you're playing, you don't have time to chat at all. So TeamSpeak is important, very important, if you want to finish high Grift levels. If you want to play some speed, 65 plus or something like that, then it's not. But to pass high Grifts, TeamSpeak is for must. So guys, keep that in mind. Here we are fighting Saxes. This boss is actually very easy one. In last patch it was very nasty one, but in this one is not at all. I was mentioning the Oculus Ring. If you play Witch Doctor, don't always run in that circle, because especially if you proc like your Spirit Vessel, and that Oculus Ring circle is away out of the field, what the monk is giving us, it is very dangerous then to stay there, because you can be easily dead. But if you didn't proc and the Oculus Ring is outside, then take your chance, stay in that area, press Spirit Walk if you need to, because in that 3 or 4 seconds you will do way more damage than you are doing normally. I don't know what else to say. I think I cover all the things I want to say here. At the end of the video, I will show you item I was wearing on myself when we was doing that 77 run. I think we can go way higher than 77. I think 78, 79. We have a lot of chance to finish in time, especially if I will play with the players I know for a long time. Here we was waiting for my clan member who is playing Support Barbarian, but he was busy, so we decided to take one out of the clan. Mr. Q is a very good friend of mine, and I was playing with him for a long time. He's a freelancer now, but we play a lot. So, and Nick the Quick also, he's in my clan. So I was playing here with 2 players. I'm playing a lot. The 4th one was out of the clan, but he did a very good job actually. So that will be it. You can see my items I was wearing and also skills. See you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.